There is no way that's going to happen.
Why can't you break from your narrow-mindedness, Henry, for just one moment?
Because it's ridiculous. You really think the Hulk is going to be the one to make the ultimate sacrifice in Avengers 4?
He is the only Avenger comparable in size to Thanos, i.e., the only one physically able to wear the Infinity Gauntlet. That makes him the ideal candidate to sacrifice himself to undo the damage wrought by the Mad Titan. Should we have put up a spoiler for Infinity War? Probably.
Alright, you've got a good point there, Gordon. Except, they've been building it up for years, with heavy implications it'll either be Captain America or Iron Man who'll bite the bullet. My money's on Iron Man, especially since they've hinted at the possibility of Pepper Potts being pregnant. Wouldn't that make it a perfectly tragic ending?
It would. The only problem with that is it would involve killing off Iron Man.
And what's the problem there?
Can you name a single movie starring Robert Downey Jr. where his character died?
No, I can't. But that doesn't mean it hasn't happened.
You lads do realize the title for the next Avengers movie hasn't even been announced yet. Don't you think it's a bit premature to theorize what it'll be about?
No.
Oh, I see. Guys! Percy! Don't do that! You'll frighten the children! You see? Sorry, Gordon, but it's important. What? Have we hit 13,000 subscribers?
Yes, but there's more to it. Something's wrong with Thomas.
You're only just realizing that now?
I'm being serious, Gordon. I'll show you. #abracadabra.
I do hate it when you do that, Percy.
Oh, get over it, Gordon. Look!
Yes, I can see the cause for your alarm, Percy. Our dear number one is sleeping on the job. Wake up, Thomas!
I am awake!
What?
I can't change my faces. It's stuck on this one. But you've been able to do so in previous videos. Yeah, well, computers are like politicians. Complete and utter wits. This is true.
Well, Thomas, I hate to say it, but since we film in Tranz a New Era, it may be difficult or downright impossible to find a solution.
Hi guys!
What the? Whiff? Where did you come from?
Barrow. I was just running a test. On what? My new invention.
You invent things now?
Yep. The latest of which being the portable lightweight object transport device. A transporter? Is that how you've been getting about, Percy? Of course not, Henry. I use magic like an ordinary person.
Well, to quote Arthur C. Clarke, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
Very good, Gordon. Yeah, real good, Gordon. Now can we focus back on me for a moment? Oh, you're awake, Thomas. I thought you were sleeping on the job again.
What do you mean again?
Not now, Gordon. My face packs hit a glitch. I can't change them. It's really annoying. Don't panic, Thomas. It's easy enough to fix. It is? Yep. And I'll show you how it's done. The first thing we're going to need is a little program called the PEV Soft Texture Generator. You can find the link for it in the description. After you've downloaded and installed it, the next thing to do is open up Tranz a New Era, go to Manage Content, and in the search bar, type in the name of the model you're having problems with. In this case, Thomas the Tank Engine. Once you see that, right-click on the model and go down to List Dependencies. An assortment of files will pop up, but we're only interested in the one marked as Face Textures, or something along those lines. Right-click on that file, select Open, and then Show in Explorer. As you can see, the folder is filled with the necessary files. But these are only image files. In order for them to work in Tranz New Era, we need to create texture files to support them. This is a two-step process. First off, locate the config file and open it. If you look at the files under the texture category, you'll see they've got a suffix of BMP. That's the format the files are in. This may vary between the face packs. Some will say BMP, others JPEG, TGA, and so forth. But the principle is exactly the same. This format will need to be changed to texture. But before doing that though, scroll down to the line marked Screenshot and take note of whatever format that one is in. That can stay as it is. No change required. Now, the quickest way to change the format listings in the config file is to go up to Edit, then Replace. Type in the format you wish to change, in this case BMP, and replace with Texture. Hit Replace All and it's done. Once again, scroll back down to the screenshot line. If the format at the end of that one has changed to texture, change it back to whatever it was before. Close the file and select Yes to saving any changes. Next, we need to actually create the texture files. Here's the part where we open up the PEV Soft Texture Generator. Select Open Folder and navigate your way to where the files are located. An easy way to do that is to reference the path file located directly above. In other words, this line here. To get yourself started, go to your C drive, scroll down to Users, and then select whatever your username is. Go down to Apt Data, then Local, followed by N3V Games, TANE, the Build folder, Editing, then select the folder and click OK. As you can see, it generates the necessary texture files. One final thing you have to do is locate the texture file that may have been generated for the screenshot image. We don't want that one. Just delete it. After that's done, you can close the open folder. Go back to the list of model dependencies, right-click on the face texture file and select Submit Edits. And Ctrl-Alt-Bingo, you're done! This method I've shown you also applies to any rolling stock with faces, like these happy chaps here. It also applies to some of the older 3D models that use 3D faces. In their case, you don't need to alter the face textures, just the eyes. It also works on some of the older 2006 models. If you follow these instructions, you should have no problem changing the faces for models in Tranz New Era. Oh, thank you, Whiff. You're a legend. For a second there, I was worried I'd have to swap my face pack out for Gordon's. Why, you little... Grrr!